Small town New Mexico, where I'm from, it's very football-centric, not arts-driven. I loved watching movie musicals. The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. I could sing all the lyrics to that. And then a touring production of Annie came through town. It was just so glamorous.
This is Patrick Healy for the New York Times. Neil Patrick Harris was precocious as the teen doctor on Doogie Howser, MD, then grew up and became a stoner in the Harold and Kumar movies and a womanizer on How I Met Your Mother. But his biggest transformation is coming this spring, playing a transgendered German punk rock singer on Broadway in Hedwig and the Angry Inch, a musical that became a cult hit movie. It's the first time he'll be carrying a Broadway show, in high heels no less.
When you were playing Doogie, you played it straight to great comic effect. Did you ever sing or dance? Did you ever get to sort of indulge that?
On the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a few episodes. There was one where I sang Mr. Sandman, a dream sequence, lots of fog, and a white tuxedo.
Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
In TV, they don't want you moving around that much. They liked when you walked into the room and you turned and stood and stared at each other, because then they could get a master shot and then two cover, over the shoulder,
Right.
two singles and be done with it. You pretty much got really good at acting from, the chest up. I could do little subtle eyebrow things. I got all that. But this part was very shockingly inept.
Could you give an example from rehearsal this week?
We have just started staging the show, and I've been able to be in the heels with Spencer Lift, the choreographer, working on postures and not standing straight but at an angle, and hips are out, and brought in drag queen friends to show us the proper things to do. And Hedwig's supposed to be in her early mid-40s. So is that like a beat up woman? Is that like tragic, or is it still glamorous? Is it, is she still trying to be curvy and sexy, or is she like content with just kind of being a hot mess? Don't know yet.
Playing in drag, playing a transsexual, does that feel natural? Yeah, natural is my word.
It feels more like poses at the moment. Thankfully, there's lots of drag examples right now. With RuPaul's Drag Show, Jared in Dallas Buyers Club. So I'm able to see a lot of interesting examples of guys donning a femininity.
To play Hedwig, to sing her songs, what are you sort of working on to develop, and kind of where do you need to get in terms of what your voice can do now and what you're wanting to get to for that specific role?
It's fun to sing a long note, and then pull, like vibrato at the end to show that you got it. And that's not rock and roll, that's not punk. So you have to be straight tones a lot, which is, you have to be strong on pitch and good breath control. I'll just have to maintain an awareness of not overdoing it, because songs like Angry Inch and songs like Exquisite Corpse can get extraordinarily growly if you want to. And so if it's nasty and it's like I crack on a high note, I can't be in my head going, you didn't hit the high note. I just have to, that just happened, and maybe it's cool that it didn't exactly work out perfectly, because Hedwig's life has not worked out perfectly.